Layla took the test next. She pulled her weapon out. Quinn noticed her bow looked nothing like the weapons he'd read about in books. The bow was carved out of bones and polished to a shiny bronze that glistened in the light. It was definitely a beast weapon. Quinn heard about them before, but this was the first time seeing one. He doubted he'd have even recognized it for what it was, if not for Varden's chatter next to him. When the Dalkee first attacked, human technology advanced quickly by replicating Dalkee tech. Beast weapons came from advancements in our space travel. Quinn knew the rest. Powerful beasts lived on other planets. The stronger the beast weapon that could be made from it. Of course, that required one to kill the beast first. Quinn wondered how Layla had come upon a beast weapon. She was too young to have traveled off-world. He'd never seen anyone his age with a beast weapon. Layla stood in the center of the field. She waited for the test to start. Jane waited until the girl was ready before starting. Quinn spat on the ground in frustration. Jane hadn't given him time to get ready for his turn. The difference in treatment between them was obvious. When the test started, Layla shot out 5 arrows in a row. She didn't even aim them. 5 targets appeared in different directions. Quinn expected her to miss all her targets, but the arrows changed direction on their own. They struck every target right in the center. Varden clapped his hands in excitement. What a combination! Telekinesis is quite weak on its own, but paired with her bow, she can control the arrow's movements. Very clever. All 5 targets retracted back to the Earth. Layla completed the first test. This display showed Quinn how useful beast weapons could be. Even a weak ability could be made strong. Quinn wasn't completely sure what his ability was yet. If it only increased his stats as he leveled up, pairing it with a weapon like a beast sword might make him powerful. Layla didn't do too well on the strength test. She used her powers to add force to her punch. But in the end, her score was only an 8. Quinn noticed her last test didn't go well either. Layla had attempted to use her ability on the spikes coming at her. She hadn't realized that they were holograms and not real spikes. Telekinesis had no effect on the spikes. She nearly got hit because of it. After that, Layla relied on her actual body to avoid the spikes. At the end, she got the same score as Quinn. Jane's expression didn't change as she addressed Layla. That concludes your tests. Your final score is that of a level 2 ability user. The girl's wristwatch changed from a 1 to a 2. Layla wasn't happy about it. Her face was bright red as she stomped back towards the group. Quinn knew the test wasn't fair. Layla's ability level might be that of a level 2. However, Quinn knew she could easily beat a level 3 user if she used her bow. Still, he knew no one would listen to his opinion. He had to get stronger before anyone cared about what he had to say. Quinn took note that the Academy only measured the power level of one's ability, not their fighting ability. Erin took the test next. She walked forward confidently, not looking at anyone. She stood in the center of the field, waiting for the test to start. 5 targets appeared around the wasteland. She formed an ice spear and chucked it at the first target. The target exploded into smithereens. She repeated the process for the rest of the targets. Erin cleared the test almost as quickly as Layla. Erin performed even better on the strength test. She gathered ice in both her palms for a moment. Quinn wondered what her strategy was. A column of ice shot out of her hands. The machine shook in place. The number on it kept going up until it reached 50. Quinn and Peter were speechless. They'd never seen something like that. Varden, on the other hand, couldn't help but comment. No wonder she's so confident. Quinn smiled to himself. It was a good thing she hadn't fought Varden. he would have lost his head. The instructor told Erin she wasn't allowed to use her ability for the last test. Erin didn't object. The test started immediately. The machine spat out spikes. Erin dodged them expertly. She did well, moving in rhythm with the machine. Finally, it became too fast for her to keep up with. A spike went through her shoulder. The machine powered down again. Jane made a note on her tablet. A smile crept on her lips.
Impressive. Best result so far. You're the third first-year student with a power level of 5.
Erin walked back to the group. She didn't look the least bit proud. Quinn wondered if she already knew the result before she started. Varden shrugged.
Maybe she thinks this whole thing is stupid.
Jane interrupted before Quinn could respond.
Varden, please step forward. Your test will commence.
Varden grinned.
She saved the best for last. Time to show you what I got. Wish me luck.
Quinn had no clue who Varden was talking to. The other boy winked at him as he walked away. Quinn suddenly realized Varden had been talking to him this whole time. He had assumed the boy was just talking to himself. Quinn wondered if such an idiot could really be strong. Most strong people Quinn knew were either arrogant about their powers or kept quiet about them. Varden was different. He wasn't arrogant, but he was flashy. The test started. Everyone's mouths gaped at what they saw. Varden replicated Erin's technique on every test. They looked exactly the same. When he finished the last test, Varden came running toward Quinn. He showed off his wristwatch with the number 5 on it.
See? I told you I was strong.
Quinn knew something was wrong with Varden. What kind of power does he have?
Subscribe now and start watching free episodes of the #1 fantasy show in this YouTube playlist. For the full story, click the link in the description, download the Pocket FM app, and watch all episodes of My Vampire System.